contributed to this emerging picture of clocks that came out around 1999 through to about 2005, which was that many of the same proteins that are used to form the clock in the fly are used to form the clock in mammals with some elaborations. And so on this movie, we're going to take a look at how the molecular clock ticks inside of a mammalian cell. And we're going to be interested in really just 4 genes. The mouse version of period looks very similar sequence-wise to the Drosophila version. The protein cryptochrome, and these genes are expressed at night. And what happens is their mRNA is produced at night. They produce proteins. These proteins go back into the nucleus by sticking to each other. And the purr and the cry proteins start to accumulate in the middle of the night. As they accumulate into the middle of the night, they start to interact physically, protein sociology, by sticking to the 2 proteins that switch on the purr and cry genes. When they stick to those proteins, it's nighttime now, they switch the genes off. Now, purr and cry are no longer being expressed, so their proteins eventually are degraded. When their proteins are degraded, they no longer repress their own expression. So what happens the next morning? The genes come back on again. This is a molecular oscillator. It's as accurate as anything that you carry on your wrist, as anything as you have on your mantelpiece at home. And this is essentially how we build 24-hour clocks inside of cells.